So Kohl's just announced that they're closing 27 stores and Wall Street's calling it brilliant. While most retailers cling to every location until bankruptcy, Kohl's is doing something completely different. Here's the strategy that other brands are missing. So most people think that store closures mean that a brand is dying. Kohl's discovered something that retail psychologists have known for years. Unprofitable square footage doesn't just lose money. It actively damages your brand perception. Every underperforming store is sending signals to your customer that your brand is struggling. Here's what makes this move genius though. Kohl's core customer is Gen X, born between 1965 and 1979. And they're not abandoning physical retail like Gen Z is, but they are selective about what stores they'll visit. See, Kohl's analyzed 5 years of traffic and discovered something critical. Their customers would rather drive 12 minutes to a fully stocked, well-maintained store versus driving 5 minutes to a struggling location that has poor inventory. While their competitors such as Bed Bath & Beyond will keep locations open until bankruptcy nearly drains them, Kohl's is operating with surgical optimization. Close the bottom 27 performers and reallocate those lease costs and the operating expenses into your other 1,150 better performing stores. Better lighting, faster checkout, stronger inventory in their locations that actually drive revenue. And the psychology behind that is powerful because scarcity creates perceived value. And here's the part that most retailers just do not understand. Kohl's isn't retreating from physical retail. They're optimizing their footprint based on actual customer behavior data. They've studied which stores serve as fulfillment hubs for their online orders, which locations drive the highest lifetime customer value, and which markets have shifting demographics. Then they made decisions simply based on the data, no ego or tradition. And those 27 stores that are closing, they contributed less than 2% of total revenue while consuming 4% of total operating costs. That's a win-win. So what does Kohl's show us about modern retail strategy? Well, store count doesn't equal success. Profitable square footage does. They're following a 3-part framework that struggling retailers should study. First, use traffic and transaction data to identify your underperformers. Don't just go off gut instinct. Second, reinvest your savings into locations that actually serve your customer demographics' shopping behaviors. And third is easy. Optimize your footprint before you're forced to liquidate. That's the difference between strategic evolution and desperate survival. Kohl's is shrinking to grow stronger, closing stores to save the brand, and using Gen X shopping data to guide their decisions instead of defending a store count from 2010. And so in this scenario, sometimes the smartest expansion strategy is knowing when to contract.